My sister walked into the room arrogantly, and I slapped her on the face in the next second. Everyone said I was a tyrant, but what they didn't know was that the end of the day was coming, and a large number of humans would become beasts. Only a small number of humans can survive by awakening. In the previous life, in order to protect my sister, I chose to be a soldier without hesitation, just to protect my sister and let her live a stable life. But I didn't expect that my protection was in exchange for her heartless behavior. Not only did she poison me with her enemy, but she even dug out my eyes with her own hands, just to improve her idol brother's strength. When I was confused and asked her why she did this, it was in exchange for her ugly face and her heartless execution. At the moment before I died, I was scolded. If there is a next life, I must make your pair of dogs and girls die a good death. But when I opened my eyes again, I found that I was not only alive, but also back to the real world. Through checking my phone, I found that I was reborn, and I was still the first person in the game. I swore to myself that I must live for myself in this life. Suddenly, my sister walked in directly. Why didn't you answer the phone at home? Hurry up and call me. Song Fei's brother has already fallen off the cliff. It turns out that Song Fei is a little famous underground idol. Although he looks bright on the surface, he is a scum who cheats money and cheats his body behind his back, and my sister is his brain wreck. In the previous life, I didn't want my sister to be deceived by scumbags, so I didn't let them get in touch. But in return, he turned against me. Are you a dead man? Are you pretending to be deaf? Hurry up and call the money. I'm going to pick up Song Fei's brother. I haven't finished yet. I slapped him on the face directly. My sister was beaten so hard that she couldn't think of it. Her brother, who is usually gentle to her, actually beat her today. I gave you a face, right? I'm not in the mood to talk to you today, but if you dare to argue with me again, I'll beat you to death. After that, I threw a bank card directly on my sister's head. This is the hard money left by my parents. I didn't move a cent. For the sake of raising parents, I don't know you very well. But from now on, I'm going to cut all ties with you. After saying that, I won't leave. I only left my sister crying on the floor. She wouldn't have thought that today's brother was so nervous. After returning to the room, I thought about the next step. In the previous life, in order to protect my sister, I missed too many opportunities. I gave up a lot of opportunities to become stronger. In the rebirth, I was also very curious. Without this scumbag, how high can I reach? So I took a sleeping pill and went back to the city. Only because in the early days of this world, I can travel through dreams to the gaming world. With the previous life, I will lead everyone to the front. As for my brain wreck, then I came to the transition question. In the previous life, in order to protect my sister, I chose a warrior occupation based on defense. Now there is no thunder, so I decided to choose the assassin's occupation. This way, I will be much faster after one-shot burst. Suddenly, the system prompt sounded. The eye of the artifact judge has been secured. Activate the right to judge the only attribute. The artifact passive is that after entering the game, you will automatically obtain the highest grade occupation and talent. You don't understand my happiness. Suddenly, a group of black fog floated into my body. The next second system prompt. Congratulations, you have obtained the hidden occupation. Start the transition. After a while, I turned to a shadow. This is the highest grade hidden occupation of the assassin, and it can be converted into such a rare hidden occupation. It is the Eye of the Judge passive. You can automatically obtain the highest grade occupation and talent. Unexpectedly, I got such an occupation that day. I'm really looking forward to the performance in the game. Next, it's time to enter the game name. Because my occupation is called Shadow, fortunately, it's called Shadow. Then I was sent to a new village by the system. Ignore those players who are still playing. I planned to get ahead of all the players to go outside to kill monsters. At this time, a group of new adventurers were sent to the Resurrection Island. It turns out that they were killed by a level 1 climber. After death, their lives are reduced by half. There is a cruel fact in this game. If life returns to 0, you will die directly in reality. Just when they didn't know what to do, they suddenly found my hidden occupation. So they invited me to the team. Hello, little brother. We have the experience of hunting and killing monsters. Join our team and take care of each other. I had no choice but to complain that you have the experience of being killed. No need. I have something to deal with. After being rejected, they didn't give up. They even shouted that the enemy is just a hidden occupation. What's so good about it? Let's follow up and see how to use it. By the way, let's see how he died. And I knew they were following. I just turned around and stared at them. I didn't wait for them to be confused. I activated the skill forward, disappeared directly in place. Everyone's face is low. What disappeared in vain? Why is he so cool? There is a stealth skill at the beginning. In this way, if you can't beat the monster, you can run away stealthily. They lost the target and had to return to the original path. The forward skill will allow me to enter a period of stealth, and the attack will be exposed. The attack rate of the first skill after exposure will be improved. Then I came to a gloomy forest. I opened my system panel and found that due to the value of my hidden occupation, agility has been improved by 8 points. It is important to know that agility properties are very important in the early stage of the game. Many people point to power and spirit. This is a big mistake. Only by increasing your agility speed can you kill the monster without injury. So I added all the 5 skill points I got without hesitation to agility. At this time, a climber suddenly appeared in front of me. He was devouring the life he had just taken. He didn't wait for me to think about the combat strategy. The monster attacked me directly. Judging by his injury, he should have been consumed by the previous person. I dodged the climber's attack with a flash. In order to kill the climber faster, I decisively activated the stealth skill. The climber was still stupidly attacking me, but in the next second, he cut left and right like a personal machine. At this time, I have come to his head. When I caught him, I activated the skill to break the shadow barrier. I killed the climber in one shot. I also dealt 180 points of critical damage. It turned out that I triggered the assassin's passive skill, which can cause critical damage when attacked without being discovered by the enemy. As a warrior, I only had 40 points of critical damage. In order to protect my sister, I hurt myself. Then I barely defeated the climber. Now I'm really strong. Then I crushed the light ball produced by the climber after his death. In this way, I gained 3 days of tradable life. I also gained 54 years of untradable life. This made me a little confused. It is reasonable to say that the climber killed 5 new adventurers. In addition, there is at least 100 years of life. He didn't wait for me to think about the cause of it. Suddenly, the system prompting sound sounded. The judge's eye was triggered passively. Congratulations, you have obtained the God-level talent Infinite Evolution. That is to say, I can get 5 evolution points every 24 hours. In the case of a single assassin, I will get 100% evolution points. I have never heard of evolution points in the last life. Whether it is equipment or skill quality, it is fixed from the beginning. There will be no change, and I can actually strengthen my skills through evolution points. So I decided to add skills to the forward and backward. The forward and backward after evolution can already make me invisible. That is to say, my skill CD is exactly the same as my invisible time. And the background has also been improved. At this time, 2 passers-by saw my easy-to-solve protection. They thought the game was very simple. They were full of confidence that they could defeat the climber. But they didn't know that a terrible healer was on their head. And I saw this scene quickly launch the skill forward and run away. And the passerby who didn't know what was going on turned into the healer's yang-yang in the next second. And the quality of the healer also evolved from bronze to ordinary. The healer is the killer of the new adventurer. The blood bar is up to 2,000 points, and there are a lot of little spiders under the hand. It's hard to kill them in the early stage. But for me, I can use it to practice. Let's see how much the upgraded skills have improved. Then I stabbed into the healer's eyes. Launched the skill break attack. The healer found out that he was attacked. He launched a counterattack at me quickly. But I launched the forward and backward skills directly and disappeared. The healer saw me disappear with anger, and I was lucky to hide in the dark. Fortunately, I was safe. Otherwise, if I had been hit just now, I would have died on the spot without a doubt. After all, my life is only 130 points. But it was also satisfying to me that I caused him 354 points of damage just now. The healer was attacked very unpleasantly. I launched the crazy mode directly, and I started to attack indiscriminately. When he was about to get close to me, I concentrated and threw a stone directly. I hit the weak point of the healer. At this time, the system reminded me that I caused more than 300 points of damage. It's really different from what I thought. My damage mainly comes from the forward break attack and the skill enhancement. That is to say, I hit the weak point of the fog with a stone. I can also do a lot of damage. So I fought with the healer. As long as I wait for the skill to cool down, I will launch a sneak attack on the healer and hit the weak point of the healer. Then I hit again. When the skill is cooled down, I will launch a sneak attack on the healer again. In this way, I killed the healer alive. At the same time, the system reminded me that congratulations to the player for successfully killing the healer in the shadow. I was promoted to level 2 first. The passersby exploded the pot in an instant. Which boss did you kill alone? The way to contact the ball. What? He actually killed us all. Are you kidding me? The big spider just killed us in an instant. The shadow actually killed a person alone. Is it the hidden assassin we mocked? And while I was killing the healer, I also got a lot of points. I got 46 days of trading life. There is also a skill book, the Hand of Greed. The Hand of Greed. And the Hand of Greed is for the use of demon body. There is a 20% chance to get an extra reward. This is the miracle of the assassin. I didn't expect a bronze boss to be able to make such a powerful skill. You know, the strength of a person in my guild in the previous life is based on this skill. He became the most popular person in the team. It is more important to have a special bodyguard to go out and fight the boss. This skill is too ridiculous. Wait a minute. Although this skill has only a 20% chance to get an extra reward, if I use the evolution point to strengthen the skill, can I reach 80% or even 100%? I feel guilty, so I decided to add the evolution point to the Hand of Greed. At this time, the Hand of Greed evolved from bronze to gold, and the probability of extraction increased from 20% to 70%. It's good to evolve next time so that you can get an extra reward 100%. Then I equipped the just-released amulet knife. The attack power has been improved. I'm sure there will be a lot of people entering the game next. I have to speed up the process. They should find out soon that as long as they meet 2 conditions, they can extract the skills and equipment of the game world to the real world. The first is that the level needs to reach level 10. The second is that there needs to be enough trading life. And my growth rate is too slow now. I have to kill a few more bosses. At this time, I saw an adventure team down there fighting with the level 2 racer, and I was watching the game in the dark. If I have a chance, I can take the opportunity to kill them. Wait a minute. I looked closely and found that this person was Wang Mao. The last thing I saw was that after he entered the game world, he formed a 6-man team with a full-time hidden job. His hidden job is to fight. The initial attribute is twice as high as the warrior, and he has an invincible skill. And the prediction magic damage of the magician is twice as high as that of ordinary magicians. He also has a prediction fireball. Although the skills look great, the damage caused is only a poor 70 points. And the archer is still attacking from behind. Due to the speed of the racer, he can't hit it at all. In the end, the captain took all the blame. The teammates feel like they can't beat the racer. They want to give up the fight, but the captain doesn't want to give up. He continues to ask his mother for treatment. Even if he wants to die, he wants to kill the racer. Otherwise, his previous efforts will be in vain. I can see that this is not a wise choice. After all, this is in the wild. A battle that can't be stopped will only attract more demons. At this time, a warrior found something wrong. He took a knife and aimed at the power of the demon. He thought he could kill one, but he didn't expect it to only cause 33 points of damage. And the knife was stuck on the demon. Catching this expansion, the demon spit out a lot of dirt directly. This is the bottom skill of the demon. It can slow down at 1 speed. Suddenly, a mage girl was chased by a demon. She shouted for help. Although I didn't want to move, they were already in danger. And in the last round, they were not in a good situation. I sold a favor. I activated the skill and disappeared. In just a moment, I flashed behind the demon. I killed the demon directly with a knife. The damage was up to 444 points. This scared them to death. I killed the polluter in 1 shot. You know that the first level climbers have to siege for a long time. The second level polluter was killed like this. I didn't wait for them to attack. I killed another polluter directly with a knife. They also realized that I was clearing obstacles for them, so they focused on fighting against the climbers. But I was observing everything in the dark. At this time, I turned on the system interface. I found that I unlocked a lot of skills in the second level. Among them, the skill of the polluter was very suitable for my sneak attack. So I studied this skill decisively, and I evolved a level. The core of this skill is to trigger the effect of the polluter after the attack hits. It causes 50% sustained damage per second. Suddenly, the leader of the polluter was hit by the climber. The next second, the climber hit him, and he couldn't move. At this time, the healing magic of the teammates didn't work. The leader let his teammates go before he died. The moment the climber relaxed, I threw the polluter directly at him. I hit the weakness of the climber in an instant. The damage reached 850. Half of the boss's blood evaporated in an instant. Everyone was shocked. But it's not over yet. The toxin is penetrating the climber's whole body. It's not easy to change. Trigger the effect of the polluter. It causes 50% sustained damage per second. The climber fell to the ground and kept bleeding until he died. because 90% of the damage was caused by me. So the polluter is also mine, and my level has been raised to level 3. I also got 2 evolution points and 55 days to trade. I didn't expect the polluter to be able to eat my passive. This damage is too bad. There may be no demons threatening me in the early and mid-game. Wang Meng was still complaining that my damage was ridiculous, but the gold ball that the monster released in the next second disappeared. Wang Meng also knew that the prize was the most rewarding. At the same time, he also thanked me for saving his life. If you need any help in the future, you can find him. This person is actually not bad. He relies on the official. He has enough money. You can find him to sell things in the future. Then I used the polluter's hand to crush the gold ball. I got 3 evolution points. There are 55 days to trade life. The polluter's passive triggered an extra equipment. The skin of the horse is not moving. After the equipment, the resistance and cooling speed are increased. This harvest is not bad. You can go to the town and change these things to trade life. My current growth speed is more than 100 times faster than the last time. And Songfei, I will find you soon. Revenge for blood and hate. The screen turns. In the novice town. There are adventurers who do not believe in resurrection. They complained that the game's demons are cunning. Every time the remaining blood will run away. And if you can't reach level 3 in the game world, you can't go back to the real world, and the team can't fight. This will lead to more strange dreams. Everyone is sleeping through consciousness. If you can't go back to the real world, your body may starve to death. And the yellow-haired girl's pair of dead people. There are only 10 lives left. At this time, they saw the ranking of the system. Wow, why is Shadow suddenly level 3? Can't he go back to the real world? He must have a way to upgrade quickly. You help me release the news. Let Shadow help me reach level 3. When it comes to the real world, I will give him 10 million cash as a reward. At this time, I was still in the merciless double magic dance. After killing the last polluter, my evolution point number can also be re-evolved. The Hand of Greed. So I evolved the Hand of Greed decisively. After evolution, there is a probability of 160% to get an extra power item. And the extra power item, there is a probability of 20% to increase a rating. This is too invincible. If you continue to improve, isn't it 100% necessary to increase the rating? Suddenly, a bronze-like curse walk in front of me. He is devouring the life of the adventurer. It seems that at least 40 people have been killed. Unfortunately, my equipment is full now. I will kill him after making a mark. So I activated the skill Shadow and disappeared. In the next second, I came to the novice town. I turned off the system panel and turned on the stall function. The equipment skill is sold in a flash. It only sells for 10 minutes. Pre-purchase speed. Everyone is shocked. Damn it. Is this the legendary #1 love curse? I have 2 bronze equipment on me. There is even a sale. At this time, a mage girl asked me how to sell the ice tree. I said without hesitation that the price of 100 life is high. The girl felt that my price was a little cheaper. But I explained that this ice tree can greatly increase the speed of the monster in the early stage. I don't need to say how much gold there is. So the girl switched to the team channel and discussed this with her teammates. Her teammates said it was no problem. After all, they can quickly reach the level 2 full-screen mage's damage. After the teammates reached a consensus, they made a deal with me. This is the skill book that the system reminded me to sell. The life can be increased to 368 days. I haven't been happy with my first deal in my life. In the next second, I was found by a yellow-haired guy. He asked me to take him to level 3. And after returning to the real world, he will thank me with 10 million cash. The passers-by are envious that I can earn 10 million casually. Through the memory of the last life, I know this person is actually the leader of the criminal group. It's not good to get involved with him. I refused without hesitation. At this time, he didn't give up and said he would follow him. In the future, there will be a car, a house, and a woman. But I didn't do anything, because after a while, the cash will become useless. The currency will become the life in the game. The yellow-haired girl was anxious. She scolded me directly. I was angry for a moment. If you dare to make noise again and affect my business, I will kill you until your life returns to 0. Under this terrible murderous aura, everyone dared not to touch her. They are also sensible. They ran away directly. After 2.5 hours, I finally sold everything. The life can be traded came to 546 days. It's almost time to deal with the curse. Now no one should know that the life can be traded can take the skill to the real world. The magical game will subvert this world. At that time, the background that is proud of in the real world will become meaningless. A while later, I came to a tree. I saw that the curse in front of me had evolved to the white eagle level, and it was still absorbing the life of humans. This will soon return to the golden level. It will be difficult to kill at that time. So I did it. I hit his weakness with a poison dart directly. It caused 659 points of damage. Due to the passive of the poison dart, the curse fell to the ground quickly due to poisoning. After the fight, I activated the skill to hide. The White Eagle level boss has a blood pressure of 2 to 3 times more than bronze. For me, as long as I don't get hit by the curse, killing him is just a matter of 3 darts. I desperately avoid the curse's attack. Most of his attacks are range attacks. If you are not fast, you can't avoid it at all. At this time, the curse started the second attack, and I have to hold on until the skill cools down, and I have to wait for him to show his weakness before I can attack. Just at the moment the curse stopped, I grabbed the opportunity to do it directly. Another poison dart was thrown at his weakness. It caused 659 weak points of damage. At this time, the curse felt that he was about to die. In a panic, he ran directly. The boss's blood bar was about to reach the bottom. Now killing him is as simple as killing a chicken. He has no desire to fight back now. I rushed forward and killed him directly. After killing the curse, I got 1800 experience. The level has been raised to level 5. I also got 4 evolution points and 124 days of trading life. This boss killed so well that I was level 2. Then, I used the Hand of Greed to squeeze out the golden ball. I didn't expect to get double evolution points and double trading life directly. It's not over yet. This time it also triggered the extra effect of the Hand of Greed. My certain standing item has been upgraded from silver to gold. This is really not cool. But now the problem is that I have too many equipment. My backpack is not enough. I can't just run back after killing the boss once. It would be nice if there was storage space. At the same time, the mage sister, Shaoli, also successfully returned to the novice town. Their team has been upgraded to level 3. They can go back to the real world smoothly. The only regret is that I didn't add a friend to the shadow. This is the rank up of the town. The shadow has reached level 5. Everyone has been forced to not be able to force it anymore. You have to know that I was still selling equipment at the stall 10 minutes ago. Now I'm level 2 directly. This is too much trouble. What kind of powerful boss did you kill? It's too tight. I don't want to live anymore. Although Wang Meng cares a lot about why the shadow boss has been upgraded so fast, but I can't care so much right now. I have to go back and tell my family and friends about this first. Let them be well prepared. They all went down one by one. After a while, Wang Meng woke up from his sleep. At the same time, he was very excited. You should know that when Wang Meng was sleeping, he became semi-transparent. Wang Meng didn't drag him down. Hurry up and tell them to gather everyone. Something big happened. This is when Wang Meng said everything he knew without reservation. It includes the one-shot boss of the shadow, and it's easy to get level 2. At the same time, I feel very confused. At this time, An Yu suddenly said, that shadow should be reborn. Only after knowing this, Darjeeling should rise very quickly. Good guy, this can make you guess it. But the officer felt that he was kidding. I rarely read novels. Now we're talking about politics. After a period of discussion, the magic game has been listed as a key case. A professional army must be formed as soon as possible to explore and find the real body of the shadow as soon as possible. It's best to cooperate on behalf of the wedding party. Get the information he has. At this time, the school of my sister also began to have passersby. They will enter the game world in a dream. And why did such a big thing happen? My brother Qin Feng didn't make any move, and he didn't apologize to me. He used to coax me every time he was angry. Now he dares to hit me. I just watched my brother Song Fei for an afternoon. Fortunately, I saw brother Song Fei before entering the game. Otherwise, I won't see him after entering the game. Brother Song Fei is so handsome. At this time, my sister suddenly found out that she had entered the game world. Then Song Fei will definitely go. At that time, it's not good to fight monsters with his team, so hurry up to bed and sleep. Hope to enter the game early. At that time, with the reputation of the school goddess, the boss on the bed will take me to play. As for my brother, it's really a shame for you. Still dare to hit people. I don't know how many arrows I will throw when I enter the game. At that time, I won't take you to upgrade. At the same time, on the other hand, I found a magical equipment. It's called the Curse Sword. After equipping, all attributes add 8 points, equivalent to the attribute bonus of other people's level 3. Also obtained an assassin skill, which is a powerful range of damage skills. There is even stealth. I decided to learn. And some evolution points are useless, so I added it to the greedy hand without hesitation. After all, my good equipment and skills all rely on it. At this time, the greedy hand has evolved to the diamond level. The probability of obtaining standing items has increased to 220%, and the probability of improving the rank has increased to 40%. After evolution, there are still 4 evolution points. Then I added it to the new skill Smooth Shadow exhibition. Next, it's my turn to upgrade the monster. I want to be in front of everyone. A mere level 4 climber also dared to fall in front of me. Just take you to practice. Activate the skill Smooth Shadow exhibition. It's just a moment to kill 5 level 4 climbers. The efficiency of killing monsters has been improved again. If I had used the poison mark before, I would have thrown out at least 2. And if I was accidentally hit by the devil, I would have died. Now I have 618 days to trade life. But if you take the skill to the real world, you have to trade life for at least 900 days. But now the equipment can reach 900 days after a wave of selling. As long as I reach level 4, I can take the skill of the game world to the real world. By then, I will have a card when I return to the real world. I'm really looking forward to what kind of height I can reach after all.